We swept again. That is 4 sweeps in the last 7 days. That's the hottest I've ever run on this channel. This is absolutely insane. Hopefully we can keep it running for you guys all today. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into today's slip. So for the first pick on the slip for you all, I have Gurriel Jr. We are taking under 1.5 total bases. As you guys can see, hit it in 3 of the last 5, 7 of the last 10, 14 of the last 20. But most importantly, PrizePicks is at -119. The other sportsbooks juicing this one up. This is my favorite pick on the slip because the sportsbooks are heavily favoring it. And guys, we are cooking. Like, this is absolutely insane. I want to make it very clear right now. I've told you guys multiple times on this channel, I'm a pro bettor. I've won tens of thousands of dollars sports betting. My team has won tens of thousands of dollars sports betting. All the pro sports bettors out there are going to tell you that they actually don't hit 60%. They don't hit 70%. All that shit you see on social media, don't buy into it. Just please. They're all idiots that won your money. The real pro sports bettors, we're not allowed to bet more than $5,000, $10,000 on a slip. Most of us can't even bet $1,000 because we're banned and limited from these casinos. If you don't believe me, I have a live video with proof of that on my channel. You can go check it out. But just know that, guys, everything you see on social media, even on YouTube, a lot of the guys that say they win, they don't have any proof, they don't have any credibility. They're just giving you some write-up that they made in 5 minutes for their YouTube video, and they're presenting it to you. So again, go double check my stuff if you don't believe me. I'm not going to hit every pick. I want to emphasize that right now, right here. I want to tell you all, there will be cold streaks and there will be hot streaks, and that happens for every single pro bettor you'll ever see. That's actually legit. Marte, we are taking his over 1.5 total bases. As you can see right here, hit this in 7 of the last 10, 4 of the last 5, and 11 of the last 20. PrizePicks at -119. DraftKings Caesars choosing that one up. Oh, really quick too, guys, we have a 3-day free trial right here. This is going to expire in a few days, so be sure to go jump on this while you still can. Go to winnable.com/elitepicks. It's all in the description. Click that weekly pass, get the 3-day trial. It expires at the end of the month, so if you're not getting on it now, you're going to miss out. It won't be back. The prices will be going up. And guys, some of you even in here, like, there's going to be cold streaks. There's going to be hot streaks. We are up 158 units, meaning, bro, if you bet $25 a slip, you're up like $4,000 since we started. And yes, there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. We're doing parlays here. We're not doing guaranteed picks, which don't exist. But, like, understand, guys, there's always going to be ups and downs. So if you're in VIP, you might lose this week. You might get crushed this week. But next week, you might absolutely crush it, and vice versa. So it's a long-term game, and know that when you join. Another thing, guys, you can see right here, we won 30 units this week. Or, excuse me, last week. I don't know what we're at this week. We update it typically every Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. That'll get updated by my partner soon. But CJ Abrams, we were taking his less than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 3 picks in the Washington Diamondbacks game. So DraftKings MGM juicing this one up, hit it in 6 of the last 10, 11 of the last 20, 3 of the last 5. Nothing too crazy on this one. It's probably my least favorite pick on the slip, but there's not a ton of value elsewhere. He has hit it at a good clip head-to-head historically, but lock that one in as the 3rd pick on the slip. If you were going to remove one, I'd say that one, but I like it still, so I'm adding it in, and we're running red hot, so why not? Nathan Eovaldi, we are taking his over 5 hit pitcher strikeouts. As you guys can see here, we have that push potential as well, so meaning hit this in 8 of the last 10, 75% of the last 20. In 2024 as a whole, he's hitting it at a 72% clip. And you can see the sportsbooks juicing this one up like crazy. Again, we do have that push factor in there, meaning if he gets exactly 5, gets removed from the slip. But either way, we are locking that one in. And then the last thing I'm even going to try to promote to you guys, if you want to skip the 3-day trial, go deposit on any app in the description or get $10 completely free. There's no catch. Literally just download this app, use the code PISTONS. They're going to put a $10 bill into your account. You can put it on whatever you want. You don't have to deposit. There's no catch. So go download Dabble, put $10 in, or go download Dabble, use the code PISTONS, and they give you $10. And then the last pick on the slip is Andre Palante. We are taking his over 3 pitcher strikeouts. Hope you guys are all having a great day as well. Hit this in 4 of the last 5. This is pretty much all he's done in the year. PrizePicks, the only app in the market offering it right now. The alternate lines will juice this very heavily for him to hit over 2.5. But we're basically just locking it in and saying, hey, there's some push potential, meaning if he doesn't hit it, there's a very good chance he's going to at least hit the 3. And that is the full 5-man slip. Now, don't go click off because I need to tell you a few things. One, if you're on PrizePicks, do not do a 5 or do not do a 2-man, do not do a 3-man, do not do a 4-man. Do a 5-man or a 6-man flex play every single time without fail. These are the most mathematically profitable. If you do not believe me, if you're like, this dude doesn't know anything, just go in the description. I have a full video breaking it down. And if you don't believe me, go on Google and look up PrizePicks implied odds. You'll see some really smart people explaining why. If you do love your 2-mans, if you love your 3-mans, we have codes to Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog down below. But again, I recommend, guys, like, something else I want to, like, very, very, very much emphasize right here, right now to you. The picks I give you in this video, listen to this, write it on the wall. The picks I give you in this video are for PrizePicks. They are not for every other app. You have to understand that. So in pro betting, what we consider plus EV betting, plus EV means positive expected value, basically means you have an edge over the house in the long run. The app that I give you the picks on is where the value is. So for example, Gurriel Jr., his under 1.5 total bases, this is only a good value because PrizePicks is giving us minus 119. If you go over to Sleeper, they're going to give you something called 1.77x, 1.8x, because they don't have fixed payouts. Meaning when people online are telling you, oh yeah, you can go take my picks on Sleeper, you can go take my picks on Chalkboard, they don't know what they're talking about. And the reason why is because every app has different odds. They would have to go through and manually check and make sure the odds actually correlate, and they rarely do. So that's a very big red flag in my opinion. If someone is on here telling you, yeah, if you don't like these picks on PrizePicks, go take it on Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble, etc. Guys, please trust me on that. Just take the picks where the value is. So my slips are meant to be taken on PrizePicks. The only reason I tell you guys, go on Dabble, go on Chalkboard, go on Sleeper, is because one, you get that awesome deposit bonus with all of them. So if you're not on Sleeper and you deposit, you deposit 100, they give you 200. Same thing with Underdog, same thing with Dabble, same thing with Better. All these apps, like, they have these promos. I recommend you take advantage of them because they're free money. And yes, there's value that comes up on those apps, but it's always different from app to app every single time. It's like that bread example I always say, where it's like, if one store is selling a loaf of bread for $6 and then the next store is selling it for $8, why would you go to the other store? Like, it's just the same thing in betting. It's like PrizePicks is giving it to you for $6 and Sleeper is giving it to you for $8 over there. But like the same thing is like vice versa. Like, you might want to go buy some eggs and it's can't say that word. It's $3 over here and it's $5 at PrizePicks. You just go buy the $3 one over here on Chalkboard. Like, super weird analogy, I know. But what I'm trying to say is the value is always on the app I give you, and it's not meant to be taken on every single app. And that's so important in profitable betting, to get that little discrepancy, because you've probably heard the term, the casinos are built off a 2 to 3% edge. That's it, guys. So in the long run, I mean, each casino has its own edge. I don't want to like go into like advanced specifics here. PrizePicks is a bigger than 3% edge on average. But basically, just know that 2 to 3%, in order to actually flip it in your favor, you can't just be like, oh, he likes his over or he likes his under on Gurriel Jr. I'm going to go take it. Because no, I don't like Gurriel's under on other apps. I might like his over. I don't bet on the players. You have to get that through your head. Any pro bettor will tell you this. We don't bet on the players. We bet based on the price every single time. It's kind of like in fantasy football. Like, for example, Sam Laporta right now is going in the second round, which I think is absolutely insanity when you can get a guy like Mark Andrews in the fifth. But if Sam Laporta was going in the fourth round, I'd tell you that's an absolute steal, and he's the best pick, but right now he's the worst pick in fantasy. So basically, if he's in the second round, he's an awful pick. If he's in the fourth round, he's a great pick. See what I'm saying here? It's kind of like the same thing in betting, where it's like, I don't think this team's going to win, but the price is too good, so I'm going to bet on them. And then if the price is not good, I'll say, oh, I'm not going to bet on them, obviously. So sorry if that didn't make sense. Hope it did. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. I'm really responsive. I'll get back to all of you. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow.